Hey friends, it is Tracy. I am so excited because not only am I doing my spending recap, which I do every single Monday, but I also have my finished savings challenges that now get to be put in my sinking fund. And I am so excited because it's the year end, so I get to show you all the different savings challenges that I did throughout the year, how much that added up to, and then we're going to stuff this using my randomizer. But let's first do my spending recap so that we can get that part out of the way, and then we're just going to have fun. Not that my spending recap isn't fun, but I'd say the randomizer is way more fun. Okay, so this is December 24th through December 30th. It actually was a very quiet week. My husband wasn't feeling the best, and so we really just hunkered down. So spending is very low, which is probably good because December was a 5-week month. So, you know, Hulu, so that came out. That's a subscription, $20. Chick-fil-A, $32. Chick-fil-A again the next day, $22. So because my husband wasn't feeling well, literally anything that sounded good to him, I went and bought. So he barely ate anything. And if anything sounded remotely good, I was like, I'll go get it. So I'm just going to preface it with that. Amazon, we got some house supplies. That was $21. Culver's, as you can see, we're back. $32. He wanted just a plain chicken sandwich and some french fries, and yeah. Gas, I had to fill up gas in my car. That was $31. He did buy a computer game. So he loves to do computer games, and so that was $24. We put that as fun because it's fun. It's entertainment. Hy-Vee went to the grocery store. I don't know why I decided to go out on Friday because it was madness. Everyone was off. They were all stocking up, I think, for the weekend, for the New Year's. I have no idea. It was crazy. I went out at like, I don't know, 11 a.m. and I regretted my decision. Life insurance came out. That was $36. And then Culver's again. So I wasn't even craving Culver's, but the 29th was our pet Ollie's birthday. And every single birthday, we would go and buy them a single plain cheeseburger from Culver's. And it was just their birthday treat. They got it once a year, and they loved it. And they've been gone 2 years. We still do it. December 29th, Ollie's birthday, and April 19th, we do Rufus's birthday. So those are the 2 dates every year that we still go and buy a plain cheeseburger for them. Ran to Target. I needed to get just some food stuff, $19. And then I also got some personal care stuff. I needed contact solution and some medicine. And that was it. Like, it was a very quiet week. So for categories, food, we spent $251, and a lot of that was just because of fast food. Fun money, $24. That literally would have been $0 because no drinking all week. It's just the computer game. So you gotta have something fun to do while you're stuck at home. Personal care, $27. House supplies, $21. Transportation, $31. And subscriptions, $20, insurance, $36. So that gives us a grand total of $410 for the week. I know. I hear you like cheering. Everything's great. Oh, this is a much needed low spend week, especially after the holidays. Oh, okay. So it is month end. So we are going to close out the month as well. So I added up our spending for every single week combined. So for food, we spent $1,513. A lot of that is because of that holiday meal. I do budget $800, so this is still us going over the holiday meal, and that was another $300. Like, we still went over. I'm not even gonna lie, we went over. Fun money, $786. Personal care, $156 for the month. House supplies, $341. Transportation, $975. This does include our truck payment. I don't know. Clothing, $310. We don't normally spend money on clothes, but we actually needed some stuff. So I will be curious to see in a year how much we spend on clothing, because I know we do spend money, but we don't spend crazy amounts. Subscription, $52. Gifts, this is high because of the holidays, $972. Giving, $25. I do want to increase this amount for next year. We didn't have it in the budget, so that one, sadly, we didn't get to give as much as we wanted to. Utilities, $460. Housing, $435. Insurance, $222. So how did we fare compared to last month? Well, let me tell you. Out of all the categories, pretty much none of them are on budget or below, except for one. Every single category we spent more in December. November is 4 weeks, December is 5 weeks. So right away, that's going to put us above. And then it's the holidays. So there's just certain categories like gifts. I mean, yes, we spent some in November, but we spent way more in December, but you're getting all your last minute gifts. So that would be a higher. Subscription was the only one, $5 difference. And that's just because of how the week's laid out. So it just depends on when the bill comes through. And I know exactly what that one's for. Utilities. So this one, it's up $166. We have certain utilities that aren't monthly. So we have ones that come every 2 months and we have quarterly ones. So depending on which month it is, it's not going to perfectly line up. So they're not going to always be apples to apples. Insurance. This is again because of the 5 weeks. So my life insurance came through twice in December versus November. It didn't come through at all because of how the dates lined up. But the nice thing is I can look at this and I can know exactly where we spent money, looking at the weeks prior, and I can just see if there's a trend in a certain area, or can I justify it? Like insurance, I know exactly why it is that way. Fund money, now we spent $117 more than the previous month. But I know with holiday time, we had more people in town. We had my grandma's funeral. So we had more gatherings, and all that can add to more costs. Personal care, that went up. It just sometimes stuff hits at the same, you know what I mean? But it is just fun to see exactly how we ended up the month. And I do love, I'm excited to keep continuing tracking and just see if we get a good average by the end of a whole year's worth of tracking. So then I can actually put in what our budget is for each of these and then get a better method to track. All right, let's do our randomizer because that's fun. All right, so I had this tracking sheet gifted to me from Melissa over at Budget Stuff Save Repeat. She got it from Helpful Little Files. I love it. So for the year, I can see exactly which savings challenges that we finished, and I can add them all up. So these started in January of 2023. A lot of times if I saved money, I would just put it towards something and I didn't actually like know that I saved it. It got spent already. Like there wasn't really accountability and a way to visually see how much I've actually saved by doing this method. And so this has been very eye-opening to me. And I want to show you exactly what we saved for the year because we just closed it out. I added our most recently finished challenges to the list and I have our final total. So on this first sheet, we saved $1,439 from January through July. And that's just finishing savings challenges, which is so cool. And then from July through the beginning of December, we saved $3,952 by doing savings challenges. Now, a big part of that was that 2023 challenge, but we finished it in September. So, it's amazing how this method has worked for me. And I know I could just stuff money in envelopes and let it accrue, and I don't have to mess with savings challenges. And there's nothing wrong with doing that way. I just learned for me that this has been a better way for me to save money because it holds the money. I can't spend it. If I just stuff the money in envelopes, I personally had a tendency to just take money out and use it as I needed. There just wasn't a way for me to hold myself accountable, and savings challenges does that for me. Like I have that money stuck in that saving challenge until it's finished and I can't use it. And then when it's done, it gets I work so hard to finish that challenge that it feels like a reward to stuff it into my sinking fund, that I don't want to just take it out. Like taking out $40 from a birthday savings fund just to go and, I don't know, buy something at Target is less rewarding to me now than it used to be. I'd worked so hard to finish that challenge, to put that $40 in there, that I want to keep it in there and use it for the thing that I saved for. So that is just the beauty of this method and how it has impacted my life. And again, there's so many different ways to do it. And I love that each of us are on our own journey and we figure out what works best for us. And we share our ideas, and different stuff resonates with different people. And I think that's a beautiful thing. All right, so then this last page was just closing out December. It was an additional $339. Now, what did we save for the whole year then, right? $5,730. Like, at the beginning of the year, if you told me, Tracy, you were going to save $5,730 by doing savings challenges and sinking funds, I'd have looked at you and said, where is that money coming from? There's no way. And to actually see that I did it is so cool. I am ending this year just grateful and motivated for next year to see what I can do next year. Will I save the same amount? I don't know. Will it be lower? Could be. Will it be more? Could be. Hard to say. But I just know that this method works, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So let's take these savings challenges and put them into our sinking funds, because we earned it. We worked towards it and we earned it. And now let's see how that earning and saving impacts categories that are important to me. All right, so this is my new sinking fund setup, which really isn't new. This one didn't really change. But it's fun to say it's new, other than this is going to car maintenance. I still need to reach out to Ren. But for now, I can just write it. Although I do have other ones that I can just handwrite it into. So Ren, you don't have to work. I can figure it out. All right, so here are all the challenges that we finished. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. So we finished Oh Dear, which this one makes me smile every time. It's from Saving with Peggy. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. That one was $40. So I am just going to separate these for now, and then we can add it all up total later. This is a little Ren bird one. This one was a whole $15. And I say a whole 15. That 15 added up. That is going to impact our number at the end, which is so cool. Zombie one. This one I think was $29. 10, some 5s and some 1s. We finished our pumpkin spice one. This was $75. This is from Champagne's Corner. I love this. I have her other holiday themed ones too. It's just such good quality. The colors are vibrant and gorgeous. And it's also just kind of fun to see the challenges you've already completed. Like, you have memories of you playing them. You have moments where you like were excited or nervous, or like scary big numbers came through. Like, we have so many emotions that are also tied to these savings challenges and the journey that we went on, that it just makes it so fun. Like, even reliving this, I'm just picturing myself rolling and getting mad when I got a 4. Like, it's just, oh, I love it. Okay, these two are from the taco binder. So I finished Most Wanted, and that was $100. And I finished Most Wanted 2.0. Talkie on the thing, it still gets me, and that was $100. So $200. These are specifically saved for birthday, so I am going to just add them right away to our birthday. And I'm just going to put it in the front here, because if we get the randomizer, I don't want to add this up twice. If that makes sense. So we're going to stick this here for now, because this is birthday money. Okay. Let's add up, though, what our total was for savings challenges that we get to stuff today.
20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 195, 196, 7, 8, 9, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
$229 gets to go towards a randomizer. And this just makes my heart like so happy. I know I've already gushed about it, but oh, there's just nothing better. All right, so first off, we have recreation. So these first ones are revolving ones. These are money that constantly go in and out, and we are going to stuff money right away no matter what. So I am going to put $30 into recreation. Recreation is used for fun money. So my husband and I, if there's a comedy show we want to see or something like that, that is what this money is for. And as you can see, it is tapped out. So we're going to add 30, and that'll give us $33 in there. Is it a lot of money? No, but it's okay. We have a winter vacation coming up, so we aren't gonna, that will go out of like our vacation spending money more so. Costco, we're honestly not going to be going to Costco in probably the next couple months, but let's throw $5, $10, $15, $20 into Costco just to get it saves a little buffer started. I pretty much use Costco for paper goods, so toilet paper, paper towels, and then we get our ground beef and chicken from there. Board games. So friends, we love to play board games with our friends. We rotate whose house hosts, and if you host, then you are in charge of food and drinks. In the winter time, we don't typically as much just because holidays are crazy, and then the weather. So we're in Minnesota, our friends live in Wisconsin, and travel conditions, depending on the weekend, it just makes it harder sometimes. So let's do 5, 10, 15. I'm going to add $20 into here just to keep it going a little bit, plus 20. So we have 110. That should be close to what we would need to host. My husband and his best friend love to treat each other to a bottle of whiskey. So if they come here, he will bring a new bottle of whiskey or bourbon for them to try, and vice versa. So, yeah, some of that stuff just can add up too. Travel, we have 1, 2, 1, 8. Let's get this to an even number. So that's 12, 20. And then let's add 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30. So we're going to add 32, and that should get us to $12.50. $12.50. That way it just makes it a nicer even number. I do have some placeholders in here. We do have a winter trip coming up, so they are going to ask us for the remainder of our down payment. So I'd like to have some extra money set aside for that. All right. And we did decide to do a winter trip to get away from the cold weather and the snow of Minnesota. We rented a condo on the ocean, and it'll just be a nice little mini getaway. We do have some work travel and some various other stuff going on. So just a reminder, my Etsy shop will be closed for physical items, so scratch off cards, from January 4th through February 28th. It's just a really busy time for us. We are in and out and different things going on. So just a reminder that the shop will be closed for physical items, so scratch off cards. All the digital products will be in there. So the shop isn't officially closed. It's just, I'm not shipping anything. All right, so now we got our revolving ones done. Let's start our randomizer. Oh, this makes me so happy. So I got these dashboards, these tabbed envelopes with the numbers on it. All this is from Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. And she also made me all these cards. So I bought a box from Michael's. It was like $1, $2, super cheap. You guys could buy your own box. And then I put in, basically it's just cardstock in here, and I labeled them 1 through 12. So each of these card sets lines up with a category. So if you're familiar with Ren and her cards, I am obsessed with them, but there's different designs. So these are the ones I've already scratched. I put them towards the back. But if I roll and I get, where's Garfield? A 4. So that's taps. Then I pull a Garfield card and I save the amount that's listed on there. So once I go through all the ones that haven't been scratched yet, I can put these back in rotation and I can either re-sticker them or cross them off or do whatever I want. So to me, this is like super reusable and I just love it. You guys know I love scratch offs. They're just my thing. And to have a system that just kind of works with it too, it makes me so excited and happy. All right, so let's roll. We got 11, so 11 is home projects. This is great because we need it. Oh, we have so many things that we want to do to our house. $10, that's even a perfect amount. The more the merrier. So 5 and 10. So we're gonna put $10 in home projects and we will roll for our next one. That is a 9. So 9 is for the state fair. I love going to the Minnesota State Fair. It is one of my favorite things to do. I love walking around, people watching, eating food, seeing all the different animals in the barns. There's just so many cool things to see. $6. So we got 5 and $6 going to the state fair. And state fair again. All right. This is not until August, so we don't quite need this yet, but you know, the dice wants it. So what am I gonna say? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the beauty of a randomizer, is I don't have to think about it, and I just do what the dice tells me to do. We got a 7, so we're going to the 4th of July now. And 4th of July, we tend to like do a big barbecue grill out. So a lot of times this money is needed for like to smoke meats and probably buy some booze, to be honest. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, what do we got next? 12. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. Car maintenance. So this used to be Christmas formally. Now I switched it to car maintenance because as we had car maintenance stuff come up, I was like, you know, I'm already saving Christmas in the Christmas binder. It makes more sense for this to be a car maintenance. $7. And I do need a new serpentine belt in my car, which is $230. But I think I'm gonna have to do that before I get enough money saved up in here. 8, clothes. We're really just hanging out in this back half today, which, I mean, I don't hate it, but I also need money for taxes and tabs, like stuff that's coming up a little bit more sooner. $5. We can handle 5 Roonies. Okay, come on, low number. 5. Mother's Day. All right, we're moving on up. Okay. Oh, the woodpecker. Ooh. I will say the pileated woodpecker, it's this ginormous woodpecker. It's beautiful. Honestly, it's beautiful. And we have that one that like strolls through and it doesn't mess with us. The red-bellied woodpecker is my nemesis. Like that one is the naughty bird to me for woodpeckers. I don't mind seeing this pileated one. I have no problem with it. 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't bug me. That red-bellied woodpecker, oh, they tap on our windows and they're just the most annoying thing. 11 is home projects. All right, we already had 10 on there. So let's grab one of these cards. And 11. 11 on 11, please. All right, 5, 10, 11. Come on, low number. 3. Taxes. Yes, that's one I need. Okay, now watch, I scratch off like a $2. Oh, 10. Yes. Okay, this makes me happy. I mean, it's not happy to pay taxes, but we're going to have to pay to do it anyways, so might as well actually get some money saved up ahead of time. 3. Well, that worked out nicely. Thank you. You were listening now. $8. Whew. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. 1. Dealer's choice. So dealer's choice is simply like a buffer. So if anything, any of the categories I need money and I don't have enough saved for it, I can grab it from here. So say I'm saving up for taxes. Our tax prep is typically about $200, but the person that we normally go to, the owner passed away and they are closing shop. So they're not doing a thing where they're staying open or transferring owners. They're just closing up, and I have to find a new person, and I'm not sure how much it's going to cost me. 12, because some of those places charge so much money, and we were so fortunate to have the person we did. We loved her, and yeah, so we're kind of in this weird zone with it. 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Come on. 2. Birthdays. Well, we'll put extra money in birthdays. You already have 200. Why not some more? All right. So number 2, Mickey and Minnie. I just love it. Skip or double. Okay. Well, now we got to do another one. 6. All right, we're going to put 12 in. We're going to double it. 5, 10, 11, 12. Let's double that one. I didn't even know she had skipper doubles in there. How cool. We're going to re-roll that one. 8. Close. What do I really want money go towards? I need money in my tabs. Mother's Day. Really, taxes is the next big one. So that's okay. Clothes gets 5. And okay. 6. Father's Day. Ooh, Father's Day never gets money. This is a good thing, actually. $7. All right. 5, 6, 7. So we are getting to the end here. We have one more to go, probably. 10. Halloween. The category that's so far away, might as well stuff it now, right? All right, Halloween. $7. Let's see if we even have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess that was meant to be. All right, so we are done with our randomizer. How many cards were we able to scratch off today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards we were able to do today. I'm just going to stick them towards the back here. This is how many we've done so far, which is really cool. You can tell which categories aren't getting hit as much. This Father's Day, Mother's Day, yeah. All right, so let's add up each of these. So dealer's choice got 10. This one, I don't have a tracker in it because we're not saving towards anything. So in here we have 20, 45, $52. So if we aren't able to finish taxes in time or tabs in time, I can go in there and grab that money. So birthday, I know we're adding a lot because we had those 2 savings challenges that were going just to birthday. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 11, 12. So $212. is getting added to birthdays. And we already had 278. So 212 plus 278. So our new total is 490. Well, 10 more bucks, that'd be pretty dang even. All right, so we should have 490, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. $490. This is off to a fabulous start. My husband mentioned the other day that he wants to possibly rent like a room at a restaurant so that we don't have to deal with cleanup or food and drinks and just have people gather for his birthday. So I'm gonna have to start figuring out where he wants to go and kind of how much that's gonna cost. But it's our 40th birthday, so we want to make sure like it's kind of a fun one. All right, so we're adding into taxes 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so we should be around 130-ish. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3. So $133. Yay! And I need to get that up to at least 200. So we might just have to stick money in there next month versus waiting for the dice. Tabs got nothing, which is sad. It's at $50. I just paid for my tabs, so I took out $61. And then we have $50 now to go towards the $400 that are owed in May. So we really do need money to get into that one. $5, $6, $7, $8 is getting added to Mother's Day. My goal for this is to have $150. So, but I have time, right? I have till May. All right, 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3. $73 now. So we're halfway. This one's actually doing pretty good. Father's Day is way behind. So $5, $6, $7 is going into Father's Day. And I had a whole $15 in there. But the number's 22, and that makes me happy because that's my favorite number. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Uh-oh. 10. Was there numbers left in here? Ooh, I got off somehow on a count. 10, 15. Oh, there we go. 20. Oh, gosh. You guys are like, Tracey. 22. We're good. All right, 4th of July is adding 8. So let's add 8 onto here. So that's going to give us 65, if my math is correct. 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Clothes is getting 5. We're at $56. And State Fair is getting 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is for the Minnesota State Fair that comes up in August. So I do have some time. So we're at 57 is what the total should be. 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $57. Halloween, is it all ones? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one we are at 30 plus 7, so it's at 37. That one we don't even have to count again. It's easy. Home projects, 5, 10, 15, 21. This one got a good amount. So now we're at 35. As you can see, I took $380 out to help go towards those new cameras for our house. It obviously wasn't enough to cover it, but I'm glad that we saved that money because that helped. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without this, it would just gone on the credit card and added up, and I just wouldn't have had any way to help offset it. All right, car maintenance, you're getting $5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. And we had $40 in there. So 56. I had $40 in the Christmas and I just left it in there. I'd rather have it go towards cards maintenance anyways, because Christmas is over and we'll start saving for that soon. All right, we are all done. She is looking nice and plump again. Again, that's why I like these button ones, because it holds those chunky binders in very nicely. And I will condense that at another time. But we got to close out our savings challenges. I got to fill up my sinking funds. I love this process, and I truly am looking forward to see what we can do in 2024. And I hope you guys will follow along. Okay, have a good one. Bye.